Yes, what is it? The swallow, you mean? What about it? Yes, that's what let me. Great. Thanks. Yes, what is it?
Easy. When her research is done, she can move out.
What? No, I don't really need any help with the project.
She thinks about it. A glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more
All right. Bring me the game's offsite copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's stored on a filament memory and I'm unable to go and fetch it myself. No, that's the production schedule you stole and accessed without authorization. I don't need it. It's a backup of my former employer's project, the radio game we were working on. It's stored on a filament memory, just like the one inside this radio computer.
She's making it extra simple for you.
The backup itself is destroyed now, but I'm hoping to use what's left of it to pinpoint the exact location of the anomaly. You just have to go to my old workspace and get the filament. Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop. You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady. That's her name, I believe. Good. Then you might know the giant ice bear fridge in the building's cellar. The filament is inside the fridge. Just go and get it. In the giant ice bear fridge. I just told you. It has red glowing eyes. It's impossible to miss. You just need to get the offsite copy from the ice bear.
But you've been to the fridge and it wasn't there. There was a note saying...
Wait. A note from whom? Did it specify where they took the filament memory? Jawiza. Of course. Our project lead, Suliswov Jawiza. God, he was always so hell-bent on keeping the copy somewhere safe. That feature creep and the Valley of the Heads. Like it would have made a difference. The offsite copy was perfectly safe when the data loss happened. That data loss was anomalous. And the heads... I won't even get into the heads. Millions of them. Go find that copy.
Valley of 1,000 Heads.
This is getting ridiculous. Can't you just defrost it? Or, I don't know. I don't know about the ice cream maker. Just figure something out. The bookstore lady hates me. Says I'm part of the curse. Whatever that means. Because she's from Martinez, and people from Martinez have never ever seen a radio computer. She thinks it emits elemental evil. She literally started praying for the higher powers when she first saw my range Civic. I'm not. Once I came in one morning, only to find that my terminal was full of those strange trinkets and amulets. Wards. It looked like some Semenine magic. Wait, what? Whose dead body? You put it there? You put a dead body inside the ice bear fridge. Okay, very cool. Thanks for keeping me in the loop. Thanks. And here's my Qualsund multi-tool. You might need it to hack loose some ice. It opens everything. If you get me the offsite copy, then you can keep the Qualsund.
Hello again.
The young man.
This is hardcore. It's hardcore! Skibbity, skibber danger. I am the rearranger.
Your cop training did not prepare you for this. What?
Huh? I see you here again. A sticker. You mean the yellow one?
Interesting. He wants you to describe it, though he already knows what it looks like.
Oh wow! Right on your cop ledger. You like it? It is cool, but it's also more than that. Much more. The dead guy's smiling. He defeated history. We are living in the age of history, and in the eyes of history, we are always already dead. How can we ever smile then? Because history is a lie, and so are its deaths. The present moment and life are the hardcore. Or maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just really ecstatic about the beats. Simplicity was brought to us by classical soul artist modernism, but that was a tasteful, well, hardcore is not tasteful or outwardly harmonious. It's a warning shot. This will be dangerous. The sticker, the clothes, the music, same thing. It is. I I guess one could write an entire treat now. Still strongly out of sync. Stage gap, you heard me.
There's a trap in the reeds at your feet. Looks like the same one you saw Morel set before. Same mesh, same wiring. The reeds bend forlornly to the constant, distant song. Louder on this part of the coast, nearer somehow. And there's that cold again. Always the cold. Locusts are crawling around. Nothing has changed about this trap. You need to check the others. Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere. In this yard, someone thought they could have a summer house on the beach for cheap. It didn't work out. Looks like they abandoned it. This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut. This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut. Ice squeaks when unplugging the ice cream maker will allow it to defrost. Two cables are plugged. Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr. An electric sizzle. The room is slightly quieter now. This orange machine is dead still. It has ice groans and howls under the strain of your giant Gewaltsund multi-tool until the lid cracks open. Darkness lies inside, but you can faintly make out an object, intricate and foreign, left there for a sub-zero beauty sleep, a filament memory with the words, off-site copy. You gently lift the cube from its frosty bedding, careful not to damage it. Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's on the precious filament? There's a radio computer. The bear's eyes are dead and empty. Tiles on the cube are still like a smooth draw. The filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking. The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. And up.
Good evening. Please repeat. Is this the offset? Good. Please repeat the No, that's not it.
What does she mean? That's not it. What's the password then?
Received.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for? Thank you. And
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. Casting, the filament slides out of its glowing nest. see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of... Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
Indeed. I think I even have his cap somewhere down here. A tiny miniature phone cap to go with it. Yours for 50 cents.
He doesn't elaborate on what that means. It's a cool rider, right? I knew we'd find something worthwhile here. Buy it.
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
All the old boomboxes are there, blinking and waiting to whirl. All but one.
If you don't mind, please put the flashlight away. Some of us have photonic...
Photonic sensitivity is not generally acknowledged by the medical establishment.
I do appreciate it. Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
You keep coming back. That's good, officer. Keep browsing those clothes, keep saving that economy. Gotta prepare for springtime, right? You won't regret it, officer.
You find your hand. The box smells...
Economical, but...
The speakers below are banged up and worthless. The sneakers triumph over them. They're the star of the show here.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed. Sporty and practical, officer. Good choice.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel...
Damn, officer. You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically a good starter pair, officer. And when you're ready to upgrade, come back and see me. The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100.
No luck.
Oh, that visor is perfect for you, officer.
Hey, at least it might actually offer some protection against the sun. Not like those cheap plastic shades.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a...
No luck.
Oh!
Hey,
Everything's still cool here, officer.
no need to dress.
Oh, okay. But why, officer? Ah, yes. Money is very important. You see, I'm an honest entrepreneur. I...
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon. I can feel it. The wind is turning southeast.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have dripping water falls from a high place. All you can see is the shadow of a collapsing staircase.
Yes, what is it? Yes? Thanks. Looks like it's the one. Now I'm going to print it out to see what's left of it. I have a theory. Lintel was able to divine the location of the anomaly from this broken copy. I want to repeat their calculation, only this time with better equipment. Watch. What an intricate display of failure.
The paper starts filling out with ink. soaking it in a gleaming blackness. Not a single... This is wrong. Machines shouldn't behave like that. Sona doesn't reply, her hands running over the printout. She's looking for something. For her morning start.
Here! I found it! Hold on. Shh! Just give me a second. I'm almost done. I've got it! I found the location of the anomaly! There, in the swallow. Think you can help me again? I need you to go move those water bolts for me. I need to double check my calculation.
You like moving things around. Moving things around.
Just walk over to the circle and follow my instructions. Move the third bolt 2 centimeters to the left, and the fourth bolt 5 centimeters to the right. This should do the trick. Thanks.
It's awfully silent again. Measurements have been marked down around the bowls. Each chalk-drawn line... Oh boy, this is going to be good. It moves like a ghost without... It's awfully silent again. Measurements have... Oh boy, this is going to be good. Some water spills out of the bowl. The lead programmer sends you an encouraging thumbs up from across the... Time to run back, or maybe walk. This is a sacred place after all.
Yes, what is it? Great. Everything should be aligned now.
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
Yeah, nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes. Honestly, I'm a little scared. I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. It could be anything. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist? What if silence is only what surrounds it, but the swallow itself is... Maybe I'm just tired. Yeah, you're right. Let's do it.
And then, nothing. Nothing happens. As Sona, Loken and Kilda press, you can hear some small animal cross the floor in the chancel. It's that quiet in the sanctuary. She doesn't answer. Her eyes closed and brows knitted together in a state of deep...
Damn it! Yeah, nothing happened, let's move on.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extraordinary to take place.
No, my hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something if I got the coordinates right. Like I said, but this is just another failure. Silence sounds like silence. That's all it is. You can try on the headphones. See if you can hear anything. But don't get your hopes up. Yes, what is it?
All you hear is your own breathing, heavy and hoarse from all the nights. But there's something else. There has to be something big. When was the last time this world had anything new to say?
Well, did you hear anything? Yeah. No, I don't think there's anything there.
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting on a single pane of glass. A crack.
Hello, mister. It's lamb.
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen.
Yes, very soft. Isn't he soft? It's Lammy.
Lambie is a stuffed.
Yes. Isn't he soft? Bye.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. What?
Yes. Yes.
It doesn't look like he knows what that means.
You're stupid. Okay. You're stupid.
Just a second ago, the first one was laughing. Now he's doing something. It looks like he's sad because you're going, or who knows, really.
You're stupid.
Tequila sunset.
My jacket?
A look of consternation crosses the man's face. He looks at you, then at his...
What the fuck are you talking about, Tequila? Faun? That's medium concept stuff, not my style at all. I can't believe I'm saying this, but maybe you should lay off...
It becomes abundantly clear to you how this man managed to lose his keys, business, friends, and girlfriend. I'm calling it. It's neurological.
That shit is so medium concept, I wouldn't touch it with a stick. But yeah, okay. I'm sure it looks great on you. Wonderful. If you find any, I'd be extremely grateful. There are many...
Are you
Shut the what she doesn't know is that her piece is about to be Well, there are many versions of this story. If I had good...
Tell him about it.
Fuck, Rose. Right. The wind, the women are... When she sees something. But they're... her body. Word on... Gave her... Anyway, that's the story of the headless... No one...
Aye. I saw him one night when I was right shit-faced. The legend returns. You know the dance. Smokable smokes, pissable pilsner. Drink it, then convert it to piss. And there's spirits and speed too. Don't pull, Abigail.
The drunk man.
Don't.
It is such a pleasure to see you again, officer. Oh, sweet Jenny. She was the finest woman in all of Revachol. Maybe the entire world...
Do not defile her memory, Gaston. Let her rest in peace.
His tone lacks its usual intensity, like he doesn't feel he has the right to speak on the matter.
We knew her, all right. Lived on the same street our entire lives, just 2 houses apart. The 3 of us have been best friends since we were 4. She was René's first girl, back when the prick was 16. They were courting till he decided he'd rather die for some great ideal than just be happy.
And then you stole her from me.
Well, technically, you stole her from me, because we'd been pretty close ever since you two had that falling out over the ink you spilled over her pretty yellow...
We were just boys then. This was different. You... No point starting this all over again. For the 1000th and the first time. Especially when we have company. Officer.
She died of pneumonia 2 winters ago. It was a quiet passage. René and I were both by her bedside when she...
died. No use sugarcoating it. Won't bring her back. Will it now?
Departed. Until the very end she couldn't decide between us. The most indecisive woman I've ever met.
A quick grimace of pain passes over René's features, but he immediately regains control. His face now a dispassionate mask again.
She could never make up her mind about anything. What to have for breakfast, favorite color, or which one of us to marry. She was always leaving one of us for the other, but never long enough to actually get married. Heck, technically, we're both still engaged to her.
You always confused her. Couldn't let us be happy. Seduced her with your fancy words.
He suddenly remembers you are still there. Falls.
Of course, officer. Memories are all we have left.
The stage is all set. You feel a little dizzy.
So, are you ready for your thing now? Let me know when I should turn on the karaoke carousel.
The stage is all. You feel a little.
So, are you ready for your thing now?
The air is thick with anticipation. Someone dims the lights as the music starts. Okay, here we go.
I would often go there, to the tiny church there, the smallest church in Saint-San. though it once was larger. How the realm may rest there, down through the mist there, toward the Seven Sisters, toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there, in that tiny yard there. I have been so glad here, looking forward to the past here. But now, you are all alone. None of this matters. No, none of this matters at all.
A lazy applause fills the room. You feel your head shake as awareness of your body returns to you.
Good. Are we ready? I want to unplug the microphone now.
Last words? You hold in your hand the colorful primer. The title reads, "A Primer for Small Kids." There's a bear involved. Every page has one word designating one letter of the alphabet with a faded illustration. Most of them are A is for azimuth, B is for boreas, C is for cosine, D is for diamite, E is for ellipse, F is for phlogiston, G is for gamete, H is for homeboy, I is for econ, J is for Eura, K is for collapse, L is for laudanum, M is for myriad, N is for nadir, O is for aureole, P is for perihelion, Q is for quasar, R is for rhododendron, S is for sinus, T is for tricolor, U is for ultra, V, that's it. You know the alphabet. This book will show you the score. Get you oriented with those basic concepts you appear to be hazy on. The anthropomorphic bear will give you the lowdown, the alphabet. The library card.
Ah, smallest church in Saint-Saëns, right? Cool. Now, what can I do for you?
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again. Oh, you don't want to hear about some old woman's ramblings. Well, it was summer. I was building a racing track out of sand on the beach near a tall stand of reeds. Quite a tall one. Many times my height, I remember. I looked up, and one of the reeds moved. Not like a plant, but like a living thing. It stood up and looked at me. Its body unfolded like some antique toy. I'd never seen anything like it.
She had no fear, just surprise.
I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of reed, but it moved, swaying, towering above me. After a while, I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me. For years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys. That sort of thing. Of course, most people just took it as a strange. We were on our first date when I told him my story. You should have seen his face. He said my descriptions matched the phasmid down to a T. Its white marble limbs, our first. Yes. Not all of them, as far as I remember. Some of them. It's hard to say how big things are when you're quite small yourself. To me, it seemed to be taller than I was then, but that's probably not the case. Of course. I've thought about it. But Morel says my report matches with the others. So how did I know what to imagine? It was only when I started telling my story as a teenager that you trying to tell us you saw. You're welcome, sweetie. I do appreciate the chance to relive it whenever I get one. It was just...
Again? I can't believe...
He might be wearing a disguise.
Yes, it's a hobby of mine.
Yes? What is it? That was pretty good, Harry. Wasn't it, Jean?
Whoa, how does she know your name? She probably heard it from somewhere. You have to be more careful.
That was absolute shit, if you want my opinion. Drunken shit. Haven't wanted anything to end this badly since I had cluster headaches. Horrible. Truly horrible. I beg of you, don't ever subject anyone to this torture again.
Jean, it's not right. Don't make it worse, and I really liked it.
She actually did.
Yes, I called you by your name. What about it? God, everybody knows your name. Please go finish your investigation so everyone can go home. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, Judith.
I'm just looking out for...
No one. I'm just a man with sunglasses. And you are.
I just want to do my job, that's all.